Wonderful. Hershey, Pennsylvania. All right. No, you're not going to lose your shirt. You can do things very well, and you have a huge advantage to be an electrician. So there are often this question of how to analyze the market. What should I do? I'm flipping homes. I'm wholesaling. What should I do? I'm going to give you 12 steps. Okay. Number one, always look at the comparable sales. That's the first step you're going to check. So for instance, if you just drop me in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and I've never been there. I've been to other places in Pennsylvania, but not Hershey. Sounds delicious, by the way, Hershey's bar. But anyway, so Hershey, Pennsylvania. If you drop me there this afternoon, and you tell me, let's make a deal happen. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to sit on Realtor.com and I'm going to look for comps. I'm going to choose a specific type of homes. So let's say I'll choose a zip code. Maybe Hershey has 3-4 zip codes, I don't know. But I'll choose a zip code and I will look for a specific type of home. So I'm going to say single family homes or duplexes, triplexes, fourplexes. But I'm going to use single family homes. And I'm going to see which one is the lowest price home on that market. And then I'm going to start comparing, why is it lower? Is it because it's smaller? Is it because it needs rehab? Is it because the seller is distressed? In residential homes, you're trying to find a price difference. In commercial, you look for value opportunity. In residential, you look for price differences. You're looking mostly for distressed situation, not distressed property as much as a distressed seller. So you will find, I'll give you an example. 2 nights ago, my son, 17, said, okay, let's say we want to make a deal right now in this area in Los Angeles. I put the zip code. I showed him within 5 minutes, I found a deal that was dropped. It was $1.6 million. They dropped it to $1.1 million. And it says right there, seller very motivated, must sell, job relocation, great opportunity, must get out of the area as soon as possible. The company's paying him to move, this guy, and he's willing to sell at $500,000 because he bought it God knows how many years ago. He just wants out to grab this opportunity and move to wherever he's moving. We got in the car, it was 7 p.m. and we drove over there and I showed him, look at the house. It's a good area, good neighborhood. $1.1 million when the area is selling at $1.4 million, $1.5 million, and it's actually 2 floors, a little nicer. That's why they wanted $1.6 million. Now at $1.1 million, if I go in and I make my offer at $1 million, they may say, no, $1.1 million is $1.1 million, and we can maybe do something creative. They can carry financing, etc. It's a distressed situation in a positive way. The guy has a job opportunity to move to. So start with comparable sales. Number 2, what are the days on market? Called DOM statistics, the days on market. You want to make sure properties do not sit too long on that market. It's a pretty active market. You will see that maybe there is a critical mass of price. Below X price, it moves very fast. Higher, it sits. So look at the median price. Median meaning half of the homes sold higher, half of the homes sold lower. You want the median price. You can Google this stuff today. And then you want the days on market. If you can get it, you can call a couple brokers. They will give you the statistics on this. Number 3, what is the condition? Make sure you understand how much the cost of rehab of any properties that you're going to identify. So you find a couple properties that seem to be selling below market, that are advertised for sale by owner, or a broker that says, who must sell, who must move, motivated, lower price, make offer, and you go talk to them. So what is the condition? Now, you being an electrician, you have an unfair advantage because you can actually take properties that need upgrading electricity. That's your specialty. You can do it for pennies on the dollar. That's a huge upside for you. Now, you can also team up with some contractor, etc., and do some work by doing work for hire with somebody or partnering with them that they spend the money and then you pay them on the exit. So number 4, so what's the condition is number 3. Number 4, how long will the rehab take? One of the most important elements for success is how quickly you can get the job done. This is what killed me in San Francisco. I had delays by the city. I had delays by the city planning office. You can Google the latest articles about this. The city planning office in the city of San Francisco killed developers. They were dying so badly that they went and started bribing the city planning office employees at tens of thousands of dollars, some even over 100,000. Well, guess what? They arrested the developers that did that. They arrested 6 people from the city planning office of San Francisco, put them in jail. which delayed the city by 2 more years, creating an absolute disaster bloodbath in the entire city of San Francisco. You can Google it, you could see. I've been there, I've been fighting the devil called the city planning office and the construction permits and all this. Just nobody was giving approvals. So understand how long the rehab will take and what kind of policies around the city for these type of rehabs. Number 5, what are the prices and what are the prices and how many homes are listed nearby similar to the home you are planning to purchase? So now the comparable sales, but you also want to know when you're going to be done, you want to see what's currently listed and for how much. So it's not just the comparable sales, like what's sold in the past. You want to know what's for sale now, because now you're going to see if what sold in the past was 700,000, but what's selling now similar is 600 on the market. Guess where the market is going? So now you have 3 statistics to worry about: what sold in the past for how much, how many days it's sitting on the market, and what is going to what's listed now on the market. It's listed for more. Great, that's a wonderful sign. That means trending up. Number 6, what is the plan with the property? Do you have a clear plan? And what are the numbers for these costs? Okay, so not only what you're going to do, but how much and how long. Now, do you have the means to acquire, rehab, and resell? If not, who can help you? How much cash do you have? Can you raise the money? Can you do partnerships? Who can partner with you? I've done partnerships with contractors, and they were very successful situations. I said to the contractor, I got the property. How much we're going to do the job? So he comes in and he gives me a bid. It's going to be this, it's going to cost so much. Can you do it faster? We'll try. I don't know. The construction costs are moving up and this is going to be this. This bid is only good for, it used to be a bid is good for 30 days. Now the bid is good for 5 days because it changes so fast. So then I told this guy, Archie, I'll never forget him. And Archie said to me, if you give me the opportunity to partner with you, I can do it, and then we can split profits. I said, okay. I put, the property cost me this. I have a loan for so much. You're going to come in. You said you're going to invest that. You finish it fast. We have a higher return because they have cost on holding the property. You have cost on getting the supplies and your team. And when we sell, we split this way, that way. He said, great, let's do it. And we did the project. I never had to supervise it. Every time I went to the property to visit, everybody was working. I couldn't believe it because every time I go to a property, they're on break. Everywhere in the world, every time I did a rehab, I would go there, they're taking a break. When do they work? I don't know. So I told him, how can they working so fast? And he said, I put them all on incentives. I told them, we finish fast. I'm going to share with them my portion of the gain. I walked in, this guy was painting and he's eating. It's lunchtime. The paint is going on the sandwich. I said, sir, you can take a little break to relax a little bit. The paint is on the sandwich. He said, don't worry about it. It tastes even better. It's like mayonnaise. I got to finish this fast. I mean, amazing stuff when you put incentives. I always say the study of economics is a study of incentives. All right. So what else? So we said, what's the plan? How much money do you have? And then number 8, do you have experience in the business? Now you have this unfair advantage of knowing electricity. You do one property, my friend, one property in Hershey, Pennsylvania, you will know a lot more than other people because you have that mind of how certain things work in electricity. So you will understand a little bit on the plumbing, a little bit on this. So you will not be taken and you will actually have contacts and connections and gonna get easier and easiest. And all of a sudden the game is gonna look easier. You're just getting better at the game. And number 9, do you know that area? Know the area very, very well. Because at the end of the day, where it's trending, what's happening with the area, what's happening with the brokers, what are the data on the neighborhood, etc., is going to affect you on the exit. And then finally, do you have a team to assist you? If you don't have a team, you better get that team. Actually, it's not finally. I want to tell you also a couple more things, which is, do you have a plan B? What if you can't sell it? What if you can't get out cash? Can you do it Airbnb? Can you rent it long term? Can you refinance it? Can you do creative financing, sell it, carry financing? Can you do a wraparound mortgage? And if you don't, you come on this call and I'll show you how to exit. Many, many ways to exit. The money is in the exit. Well, or if you can hold it with good financing. But I'm saying if you're flipping, like you said, I'll help you on the exit. Many ways to sell creatively. And finally, Can you, when you put it under contract, before you dig deeper, can you assess all this, line up all the pieces, and instead of buying it to rehab it, can you advertise it and see if you can assign it for more money? What's the worst that can happen? You don't assign it, you're going to continue doing it anyway. And what's another thing that could happen? Somebody coming to you that say, assign it to me, no, I don't want this deal. You say, listen, you're in the business? What do you look for? Now you have properties that you can keep looking for and then assign, they can partner up. And as you know, you gain more knowledge and take more action. You have the network of people working with you, people that finance you, and then you will come to us and say, oh my God, let me set up a real estate fund. I can grow this thing like crazy, and I can go from Hershey to other delicious and wonderful areas. All right, so hopefully this will help you for some smart flipping, and you will make a lot of money.